Hey babies, welcome back. In case you missed my last video on Asteria hair, I did show you a start to finish process of how to highlight and style your 6x6 frontal. So it was actually a closure. Looks like a frontal, but today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make your closure look like a frontal. So let's get right into it. As you guys can see, I already have my kind of like bald cap on, which is just that nude color lace wig cap. If you guys are interested in how to apply that, I do have a video, so definitely just make sure to search my channel, or I'll just leave that video listed down below. So starting off, obviously the can't talk. Obviously the wig is completely glueless, so I literally just have the elastic band. I did make this wig on a dome cap, so it's going to be really imperative that you watch the previous one just so you can kind of get a feel for what I did to kind of get the look. So all the details on the actual hair will be listed down below. This is I don't know, just kind of like a loose wave, deep wave type of situation going on. But as you guys can see, just to kind of mimic a frontal, I am going to go ahead and kind of style up the front. Baby hair is going to be totally optional. I'm literally only doing this to kind of thin out the front of what the closure looks like. I did lightly tweeze it in the original video, but it needed to be tweezed a little bit more. I'm not going to do this in this video. You guys will kind of just see me use the closure to work with what I have and to show you how just to kind of lay everything down. Like I said, if you're not a baby hair girl, this video may not be for you. But if you are and you enjoy that on a frontal, then definitely just keep on watching. So I'm actually taking the tweezers just to kind of lightly go through, to kind of pluck out some areas that were just a little bit too thick. I should have just actually gone back into, I guess, behind the hairline to pluck out just a little bit more, but it's okay. You guys will get the gist of it. I'm actually just following this technique, which is supposed to kind of allow you to lay down all the hair, style it, and kind of go. So I wanted to get a feel for that to see what it was like. I've had the hair now for, I believe, about 2 weeks, and so far so good. I really don't have too many complaints. The other thing I would say is that the mousse that I've been using on it, which is the it's the olive oil one. I need to use my cream of nature. I keep saying that. I need to go to the store and pick it up just because it does kind of leave a residue. So I've had to wash the wig just one time. You guys can see this overload of freaking baby hair. But the idea is once you lay down this portion of the hair, it should be really, really smooth and easy to slick back once it's completely set and kind of styled. I know some people really enjoy that overly done baby hair look. If that's you, don't feel ashamed. You can definitely leave it. I'm literally doing this for the sake of the video and for those girls that enjoy that look. So I'm taking one of my paper wraps, which of course you can pretty much use any fabric you want to, but the paper foam wraps, they just don't really get stuck to the hair, so I enjoy that. And yeah, I'm just going to lay that down while I continue to style the rest of the hair. So just making sure to get my part extremely straight. And then I'm going through with my hot comb because the hair was kind of like, it was in between this wet and dry stage. It was more dry at the roots. So I was able to just go through with my hot comb just to kind of really lay down the base of the closure, because you guys know when you get a closure, sometimes they do come thick, which is just fine. You obviously want it to be more thick than thin, but sometimes it could just be a hassle with laying it down. So I find to do that the easiest, as opposed to applying a bunch of product and hoping it lays down, you go ahead and just take that hot comb and literally just go through the hair. I did apply just a teeny bit of mousse just to get rid of any of the flyaway hairs and things like that. Y'all, I cannot talk today. What's going on? But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to go through the hair. I went through it a couple times. I didn't drag it all the way down, as you guys can see, because I didn't want to straighten out the texture that's already there. I'm actually going to accentuate that with just doing a little diffuser situation. So once I got both sides completely flat, that's when I'll go ahead and move on to this. You guys have asked me about the hair, how it's holding up. So far, so good. I mean, like I said, I did have to wash it already, and it's just based off of the mousse because I didn't like the way that built up kind of felt. So that was not based off of the hair. The hair itself is really soft. You guys saw that I completely bleached this hair with 40 volume developer. Apply that conditioner, y'all, it popped back into life like no other. It didn't have a smell when I initially started using the hair, and so I didn't have too much issues with that. As far as shedding goes, surprisingly, it's not shedding too bad. I did actually cut the wefts, so I doubled them all the way up, and then I did cut them. So usually you'll get some shedding in regards to that, but with this unit, or I guess with these bundles, I didn't. So it looks like the webs were lightly sealed. I don't know if that's a thing, but they didn't appear to shed like straight out of the gate or anything like that. Tangling, I haven't had to deal with too much. The good thing about this is if you do decide to do the closure wig and it's glueless, you can actually just go ahead and slip it on and off every night. So once you style it up, of course, at the end of the day, you can go ahead and literally just slip it off. So yeah, not too much to say about that. I did leave the hair almost dry, not completely dry, because I didn't want it to kind of just look, I don't know. I don't mind the kind of like frizzy look. So yeah, if you want to use a diffuser all the way throughout this process to completely get the hair dry, you definitely can. But it was probably about 80% dry once I got done with this video, because I kind of wanted that wet and textured look. So I'm taking some of my Cream of Nature Argan Oil hairspray, just to give it a little bit of sheen and shine, just to kind of go through the hair, as you guys can see. And I did layer this hair, or I guess color it in a way that you have it a little bit darker underneath and then a little bit lighter on the top. So you guys can see that, and because it is a 6x6 closure, you guys know that you can actually part it on either side. So I'm doing the middle part. Definitely don't want to pluck anything out because it kind of gets tricky. So if you have to, go through with some concealer or foundation just to kind of lighten up the part a little bit if you want. You don't really have to. I did lightly do that in this video just for the sake of the video. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to diffuse both sides and then I'll be right back. Alright, so as you guys can see what that texture looks like, y'all, this hair is so freaking pretty. Look at that. It was so freaking cute, and it was so soft and bouncy. It came all the way down to my booty. And I'm 5'2", so again, all the details will be listed below. So as you guys can see, the hair just kind of looks all crusty, right? But you'll notice that with the mousse, because it does soften up that hair and still lay it in place, you can literally move around the baby hair wherever you need to. I am going to go ahead and tweeze out a little bit more from the hair. You guys can make your baby hair as long as or as short as you need to, as you want to. Whatever it is you feel comfortable with, this is kind of up to you. Just showing you how to kind of get the framework to lay that down. Alright, babe, so that's pretty much it. As you guys can see, the hair is mostly dry. It actually looks like it was completely dry by that point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely leave any comments or questions down below. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed and turn on your post notifications if you have not already. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Stay pretty. I will see you next time. Bye, babes.